The word trust comes from the word traust. It's an Old Norse word, and it actually used to mean something firm and solid, like a solid structure that you could lean against. And if you think about what trust means, it means that you are able to trust in others around you, to trust in a community like this, to tell yourself, this will not collapse from under me, right? I can trust in myself to be grounded and to be able to navigate this moment. So we already covered the origin of the word. How does it feel, Mariana, in my body to trust? And I'm like, you know how it feels. You feel it in your gut, right? When you are talking to someone, what is your name? Norma. Norma. If I'm talking to Norma and I'm like, you know what? And I'm seeing if I'm going to hire Norma or not. Yeah, I can read your resume. I can go on your LinkedIn. But there's something about the way you are looking at me right now that I'm like, you know what? I can trust Norma. Or you know what? What is your name? Margie. Margie, I want to work on this project with you. I trust you in my gut. But sometimes we lose that connection to it because we're running around like doing all the things. So how do you strengthen that connection to your gut and to each other? There's 3 parts to the trust work that we're going to work on today. This triangle of trust I've developed after surveying 3,000 leaders in 4 continents, such as yourselves, and all of them came to the same conclusion. Trust is built when you have integrity, reliability, and credibility, and all of these have to be in alignment. We're going to start with trust, which is that internal anchor. How can you trust in yourself to navigate the rough moments? Because I want you to look at all of the changes that we are navigating today as like we're in this big storm. And your sense of self is that ship. When those winds of change blow, that self-trust, that is your anchor that will keep you grounded. And you may have people in your family, like I know my dad is the sails. My mom is the mast, right? She is a tough cookie. But I need her to keep that ship, right, steady. And the rigging, the sails, the rudder, that's your community, your work, your spirituality. So how can we strengthen that self-trust when everything around us, the technology, all of the issues that your kids may be coming to you with, even how overwhelmed the parents are, how overwhelmed you are as a parent, the changes that we've experienced in our world and that we're even experiencing this year, they are so overwhelming that we haven't even began to process what it actually all means. Just even think about the number of emails that you have to answer today versus 5 years ago. And by the way, 50% of people expect you to answer within the hour. If not, they're going to be like, what happened to Norma? Is she sick? Is she on vacation? Why is she not answering my email? Seriously, that didn't used to be the case 5 years ago. So I want you to think about where we are headed and what is that ship of yours? Like, what is it made of? So I want us to all imagine what life will be like in 2040. Can we get Christine, is Christine back there? Christine, can we get, I need like some ominous music, okay? I want everyone to close your eyes with me for a couple seconds. Just imagine it's the year 2040 and your job has changed, the way you do your job has changed, the way that you connect with other people has changed. You go onto your LinkedIn page or to your Facebook page or to your Instagram page and everything is gone. It's totally disappeared. Everything has changed. What remains? What is one word, when you think about yourself, what is one word that is still there at your core, that has nothing to do with titles, that has nothing to do with your salary, that has nothing to do with any external validation or all of these processes that are changing right now? Now I want you to open your eyes and I want you to scan this QR code. Okay, I am going to give you 2 minutes on the clock to think about, when everything else fades, what is your word, that internal signal, that connection to self, that gut? Are you a dreamer? Are you a builder? Are you a navigator? Are you a teacher? Are you a master? Are you a student? Tell me what your word is when everything else fades away. And I love that we already did the work on what you would tell your younger self, what you need to hear today, because you've already gone through a process of introspection this morning that was very intentional for you to be able to answer this prompt. Say it really loud.
Bolder than bold.
Woo! What was your word?
I'm a guide.
Woo!
Overcomer.
Overcomer.
An angel.
Angel. Queen. All right.
Communicator.
Communicator. Can I get everybody to just yell out your word? What are you? 1, 2, 3. Dreamer. Give yourselves a big round of applause, everyone. All of these words today, queen, bolder than bold, communicator, all of these words are starting to paint a picture about this solid structure that we are standing on right here in this community, right? What is one action item that you can start taking today? Use that word as your filter. If it's an activity, if it's a group of people, if it's a project that is not aligned with that word, don't feel guilty and just say no. There is so much power in a no. If it's a group chat that is making you feel bad, not aligned with your word, feel free to just unsubscribe from it, delete it, and protect your word and protect that connection to self.